Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. Run away for cover because the tornado is here. Vietnam gets closer and closer with the introduction of the SPAD. We'll get to interrupt our briefing with our shenanigans on the super carrier. And the AI will get to fly human, or something like that. This and more on How I Play. Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we are going to take a look at the latest developments in DCS World. This time, another week, another module to be teased. But what we got, we didn't expect it. We sure didn't. The Tornado will make its debut in DCS World. A new third-party partner called Aviastorm is developing the MRCA PA200 Tornado for DCS World, more precise, the IDS variant. The Tornado has a complex fly-by-wire and FCS system and a maximum speed limit of Mach 2.2 and a service ceiling of 50,000 feet. Was developed and built by Panavia Aircraft, a tri-national consortium consisting of British Aerospace, MBB of West Germany and Air Italia of Italy. There are three primary Tornado variants: the Tornado IDS, the one that we will get in DCS World, specialized in interdictions and strikes, a fighter bomber with good use of suppressing the enemy air defenses. Then we got the Tornado ECR, that stands for Electronic Combat Reconnaissance, and the Tornado ADF, Air Defense variant, as an interceptor aircraft. I know many in our community are very excited for this amazing bird to make its way into DCS World. The developers have a Discord where we are keeping track on their progress. I linked it in the video description if you want to check it out yourselves. There is no doubt this aircraft will be a game changer in DCS World, but as all new arrivals, we need to understand that all good things come with time. So I am trying to inspire patience, as there is a long way until we get our hands on these amazing new modules. Unless we will keep a close look to our official channels and provide you the best insight on further developments. Now, moving on in the trend of the last week's show, we got more modules being announced. Next one is the A1H Skyraider. You guessed it, another new third-party developer. Crosstail Studios will bring us the SPAD, a great and iconic bird that excelled in the US Navy, Marine Corps and Air Force due to its immense payload and ability to loiter over the battlefields for extended periods. It also served with the British and French Air Forces. The Skyraider is a single-engine, low-wing attack aircraft that served most of its time during the Korean and Vietnam Wars. Known for its ability to carry heavy ordnance loads, the Skyraider is powered by a Wright Air 3350 duplex Cyclone supercharged radial engine, the same engine that powered the B-29 Super Fortress heavy bomber. Crosstail Studios have a partnership with the Kavanaugh Flight Museum, from which they have been given access to all aircrafts, including, of course, two airworthy Skyraiders. The team has spent a lot of time recreating the module based on 3D scans with the help from subject matter experts that have guided the flight model characteristics and other key details. Crosstail also has the support of the A1 Skyraider Association veteran community to aid in development of this magnificent aircraft. The Skyraider was primarily used to support combat search and rescue, and it helped save countless lives during the Korean and Vietnam Wars. In a world quickly evolving into jet turbine-powered aircraft, the Skyraider still managed to have a long and successful service. In fact, the A-10 Warthog was designed with some of the characteristics of the Skyraider, including heavy ordnance, load capabilities, and long endurance. Crosstail Studios is also proud to announce their partnership with Echo 19er Audio Production, who will produce the A1H Skyraider audio. Well, it's not news anymore that Echo 19er is our favorite audio production provider for our DCS modules, showcased numerous times on our channel. We are happy to hear they have a partnership with this new third-party developer. We wish you good luck, guys. And for those of you not knowing, the Echo 19 team has extensive resources and passion for recreating true-to-life audio experiences. With their help, the A1H will come out of the box sounding fantastic. From new third-party news to our own DCS World development, the supercarrier is undergoing its next stage of updates, which will include improvements to the texture and lighting of the air boss station and briefing room functionality. It seems they are working on directing aircraft from parking to catapults and from the landing box to parking. Now that sounds good. I wish I would know more about how they are planning to do that. What do you guys think? Well, we will have to wait and see, but coming back to the briefing room functionality, we will be able to share mission planning information across tablets, and the briefing officer will also have the ability to display details like the F10 map on the projector prior to mission time. I hope alongside other interesting functionality like sharing memes and stuff. I think we will do our meetings in DCS World briefing room, guys. Need to find a place for Sergeant Dev Rupesh somewhere.
Maybe in the corner?
Maybe. We will see. Moving on with the latest patch that landed very recently, we got the first integration for multiplayer change of seats. This is for the Apache and the Hind, with the possibility of disabling the multi-crew feature for client in the mission editor. Well, these were often requested features by the community, and I am glad to hear that they have listened. Thank you, Edie. And I wanted to mention that for both helicopters AIs, we have now the option to disable the AI subtitles for immersion reasons. Perfect. With the last patch, we got a multitude of fixes and improvements, as usual for most of the modules. The F-16C Viper got the HOTAS improvements and the F-pole indication on HUD with the AIM 120M and F. And happy to hear Petrovich is allowed to speak Russian. Congratulations, comrade! Как дела? Хорошо, хорошо. And another cool feature for the Hind, currently work in progress, the windshield wipers can affect the raindrop textures. Nice! And they solved that case with a missing empty rack in the warehouse.
I wonder who got arrested for selling racks on the black market. Oopsie.
Moving on, the Mirage 2000C got an improved flight model, fly-by-wire system, autopilot and radar simulation, all together with many fixes and new mechanical gimbal sounds for the aircraft. Then, as a heads up, we are about to get some AI improvements, more precise AI that fight more like a human. ED explains that this will be based on performance characteristics of each aircraft type, the ones who will favor either one circle, two circle fights, or a combination of the two. This will result in dramatically different tactics based on the type. So, for example, when performing a merge, the AI will aim to dictate turning room based on the opposite aircraft's type, aspect angle, and energy state. Meaning a one-circle fighter will try to minimize turning room, whereas a two-circle fighter will try to create an offset to allow a lead turn across the tail. Now, the AI skill level setting will determine how much G the AI will generate. At Ace level, the AI is excellent at managing airspeed for optimal performance. As a note, ED also mentioned that World War II aircraft often use a different BFM toolbox, and they will develop a unique set of BFM improvements for these aircrafts, in addition to multi-ship air combat maneuvering behavior for all aircraft later. Well, awesome stuff. Looking forward to see all of this in action. And that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use the thanks button that was recently implemented by YouTube. And remember to leave us a like if you find our video informative. And subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.